Welcome to the K-Product Reaction Series. Over the next few uploads, Ollie and I are going to be reacting to the amazing anime K-Product, giving you guys our thoughts, our breakdowns, and our overall reactions to this amazing series. We hope you guys will be watching alongside us. We hope you guys will be joining us in this amazing journey we're about to embark on. Of course, disclaimer in saying we do not own any of the products you guys will be seeing within these videos. So please give the proper supports and the proper credit to the people who created this amazing anime and who worked so hard to bring the show to us. And please do everything you can to give this show the funding that it deserves, because it is an amazing show. And I am so grateful that I got to watch this alongside my best friend in the entire world. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you guys are watching this alongside us, and let's get into it.
But this is it.
This is it! Wait, close your eyes for a second. I want to make sure this isn't halfway through. Because I was watching this the other day.
Oh, were you? Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
we're good. We're good.
Can I look now? Am I
Yes,
allowed?
you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're
Okay.
good. Okay. That was a really cute episode.
That was.
That was
This episode we're gonna undo all of that.
Does everything make a little more sense now?
I mean, a lot of different things have been explained to me now, so now it makes sense. Like now immortality makes sense, so that's cool. Never in a million years would have guessed that Shiro is actually white. Never would have guessed that.
I know. It's such a good plot twist.
That is definitely.
Because you think the whole time, like, oh, he's the killer, he's the colorless king. It's like, psych, he's actually the first king.
Yeah.
And it's so good because he seems like such a stereotypical, like, protagonist, and then it's like, he's actually, like, the most powerful.
I mean, we haven't seen that yet. I mean, so far it's like it's alluded that the Silver King is supposed to be very, very powerful as the first king.
But we haven't actually seen really his true extent to his powers yet.
Right.
Yeah.
As it mixed with also, I stand by saying that like Shiro, I don't think is going to be that strong yet, given that he's not used to this body yet.
That's fair.
And again, if he is, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
He's got train, yeah.
Is that blood or is that just shadow?
Where?
On his like chest, where he got stabbed.
Oh, I think that's blood.
That is blood.
I think.
That's not good then.
Is that the best you've got? I hope you're going soft on me.
I mean, he's only bleeding. Well, you took them off. What's up?
Never mind.
I'm just like, you also took the glasses off. So.
Why do you always speak to me in that overly formal tone, like you're delivering some commencement address?
You're so right, Makoto.
You just cut the shit off.
Call him out.
Honestly, like, I didn't know how I felt about the Lox's voice actor form, but honestly, it fits so well.
It's really good.
Like, it's booming with pride, which I love.
Yeah, help him.
You're so...
Makoto, he wants to help you. He doesn't want to fight you.
Yeah, you don't care.
Stop fighting him.
He said he don't care.
Oh, yeah, meanwhile...
Yeah, so this fight is still happening.
Yeah.
And he's just like...
He's like, His face. Okay, so get him. Get him.
The two of them are right next to each other.
Oh my god, it's probably their worst fear.
Probably. So...
Makoto, looks like your boss got himself some trouble. It's too late. It's out of step. Bastard.
Can you just whack them?
You have to, like, slap him.
Yep.
Hi, guy.
He looks so cute. I don't know. I do think Makoto looks a little, like, older like this than he did. Oh, hello, Makoto.
You mean Yada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makoto looks the same.
Scare those kids.
Totoro! Hi!
Oh.
Come back from the dead, Totoro. I miss you.
Please.
Even though we only got one episode of you.
I mean, listen, those are the best characters, the ones that just really establish.
That make such an impression, yeah.
Jeez.
Instead of just sitting around there wasting time, why don't you kids come and join up with us? We'll give you plenty of opportunities to blow off steam. What do you say?
Come join the king.
Join the clan. Do it, you guys.
You've forgotten everything?
That was an odd cut, I'm not gonna lie.
The transition.
Just cut to. Thank you.
Thank you, Goro.
Honestly, yes. The cuts in this final episode are all over the place.
You guys had enough already? Cut.
It's just like, yeah, nah.
That was literally in the middle of a scene, because we were talking before how it doesn't usually do that, but that literally just did that.
In the middle of a scene.
Damn. Hey, we didn't have the opening this episode, did we?
No, we didn't.
That's so rude.
Did we actually not? Like, was that intentional or did it?
I don't know. Maybe it just skipped it. Maybe it was like right at the start and it just skipped. Or actually, it might be later.
Usually, like the final episode, like they do something else with the opening. Like sometimes, like we got too much going on.
Like we don't have time for the opening.
Exactly. And go.
Go.
Exactly. Go.
What's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen?
There's a number that could happen. I don't know which one's gonna be the one. I have a feeling like it does. Like I don't think they're gonna beat the Colorless King because I don't think beating him at the end of the season would be satisfying. Hashtag defeated the Overlord the way it went.
Okay.
I'm still salty about that, by the way.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about that literally while I was coming back from class today, and I'm like, when you think, like, you can think of, like, Rising as, like, its own thing. When you think of that as the last episode ever of the show, that is such
we'll have to talk about it later.
Going out. Yeah.
We will. Yada, you're too loyal. You gotta go.
Honestly, you are. Fushimi's trying to like, did you just pick up Fushimi?
It wasn't my idea, dude. But my king is compassion.
Huh?
It's Rikio.
Turned away from him. He isn't letting your petty betrayal bother. I didn't betray him when I left.
It's just turning them away.
It's the same thing. Of course not.
Care of things on our end as well. The credit belongs to me.
Yes, it does. Give her some respect.
Yeah, put respect on the name.
Exactly.
Let's save Kakuri. No second thoughts? You're sure your plan is solid, but it's going
No.
What's your plan?
It's
You've regained your memory of being the king, but it appears you're just as irresponsible as when you thought you were a mere student. You need to act with the self-assured poise and maturity that before.
Yeah. Prepare to be disappointed.
Oh my god. Sigh.
Kuro, what are you doing? Why are you
like, don't do it!
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, shut up, Shiro.
I just asked you to be quiet. That's a very respectful way of saying shut up.
Literally.
Wait, oh.
Oh.
So he's no longer serving under the colorless.
I, Kuroya Togami, do solemnly swear to devote my life to serve Adolf K. Weissman.
Period, Shiro. I mean, Koro.
His loyal clansman.
You're the second one now.
Yes.
No, this isn't necessary. You and I are friends, and I know I can count on you to have my back. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Koro. Shiro's collecting some clansmen, you collect, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's collecting clansmen over here.
I just like the trail off, and I'm like, I don't know.
He's collecting them like something.
He sure is.
He sure is. Hi, Kakuri. Are you okay? You need to... Yeah.
That's surprising.
I mean, given you stabbed him.
Instead, then I might get myself killed by the right.
I like how he says get killed, like, so calmly.
Literally.
I can take my time with the blue king after that. Once I get the power of two kings, to mean the others will be a piece of cake. And then, after I have the strength of 7 kings, I will be all powerful.
How are you going to get all 7 kings?
Well, I mean, so far, we've seen these two as the most powerful. But I mean, of course, given we haven't seen them, the other ones can be even more powerful than them, but... Huh?
I'll be king by myself. I'll rule the world.
What's happening?
Help me, please, someone.
So she is fighting.
Stop making those nasty faces.
Stop making those nasty.
Stop it.
I love it.
Shiro.
Oh, don't fall for
Yeah,
it.
you don't.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nah.
Shiro's got powers now, okay? He's not useless anymore.
Yeah, let's go.
Good job, you guys.
The few of us that are here are too resilient for you.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. But
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Huh? Oh yeah, no.
These guys are still fighting. They gotta wrap it up over there.
Yeah, you got it somehow.
Get her, Goro.
Just-
Just knock her out. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
little
don't hide
hard.
behind Kakura.
Chicken sword.
Oh yeah, because he wanted the. That's right.
This is only the second one.
Well, he hasn't drawn it all this time, has he?
That's true.
It's been confirmed that you are an evil king. So in accordance with Master Ichigan's last words, I intend to slay you. I know he would never allow an evil being like you to succeed him as the seventh and last king. I will make sure of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Slay me, you say? Go ahead, I dare you. No, don't listen to him. He's kidding. Please don't. Keep begging me. Please spare my life.
This absolute load of bullshit that I'm getting out of the colorless king right here. The absolute
Oh my
load
God.
of bullshit.
Oh no.
Listen, this didn't work last time. Why would it work now?
Yeah. Like, are you more powerful now?
It's like whatchamacallit. There's a joke I'm gonna tell you about after this. Because I keep thinking about it every single time.
Doesn't remember my name.
Oh.
The trap you took fate.
Oh.
What?
Oh, hello.
They do look the exact same. I will say.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess again,
Well, that's neither of their bodies, though. That's some
Right.
random kid that they just took over.
And ruined the entire life of. Yes.
Yeah, that poor kid.
They never got to see their future. Never got to say goodbye to their parents. Never got to.
Oh, Shiro, won't you please help me?
No, of course not.
Believe I'm going to murder you. I pity you. You've consumed
That's pretty.
personalities. Your sense of self is beginning to disintegrate.
Oh, I mean that makes sense now. Why they're.
Sure.
That is sad, but he's evil, so.
Yeah, also that. So.
That's voice crack. What are you saying?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't speak German.
We don't.
Yeah, get him,
For all we know,
Shiro.
it was just an incantation he said.
I mean, probably.
I don't know. So what did you just do?
He basically like
Assimilated him?
kind of like locked him in his mind.
I mean, he could break out.
Mm-hmm. He can.
I was like, if he breaks out, then that's not a good thing. He's in your body, man.
Yeah, but they're still fighting.
I mean, he's got.
Battle between two kings, even you won't emerge unscathed. No big deal. Don't forget,
No big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal. NBD, you know.
King's orders.
Oh.
Listen,
You're
you know
pulling
it's
that
soon.
card, Shiro.
Honestly, when he flexes that authority.
You're on out.
Ooh. He's like, okay, bye. Like, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Captain Kukuri, you keep Neko safe as well.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Will you just hold still?
Will you just hold still?
Sure how long I can retain you. Guess
Mm-hmm.
we'll find out. I won't underestimate your powers, colorless king.
That's good, Shiro. Good job.
They said he's the last king, also, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
My research project had the potential to make everyone happy.
So, like, there's never going to be another one after him, is what they're saying. Just to confirm.
No, he's like the seventh king, like the Silver King is the first king.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the last. When they say the last king, like
They
the
mean
last,
seventh.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
in
it.
line,
Yeah,
yes.
got it. I thought it was
Yes.
like seventh, like incarnation of it. That kind of
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they meant like. I knew like they meant like ranking what. I didn't realize that when they said last, they meant like order.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, they seem like good friends. They can coexist.
They're coexisting real well now.
So well.
Yeah. I mean, they know each other well, which is cool.
Yeah, but they're on opposite ends. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Left. Okay.
God damn. All right.
So yeah, the colorless king is trapped in Shiro.
And I'm guessing he's got a plan because
Yeah.
keeping him in there is insane.
Yeah,
Like,
and we already saw that the colorless king was trying to break out a
yeah.
little bit, but yeah.
Again, they cannot keep him in there, so they're gonna get
Like
him out.
forever and ever and ever, just keep him in there.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think Shiro could do that. Like he wouldn't last that long.
No, like,
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's the concept of like evil will always like find a way eventually. You can only keep it in prison
Exactly.
so long.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm just gonna, for
Yeah,
the
why
sake
is
of
there
my
a
own,
Razor commercial?
just for the sake of my gentlemanly pride, I
Oh my
refuse to look at this
God.
commercial.
Like, anime fan service, that's one thing. Like,
In
real
life.
people?
Yeah, it's
Oh, and now
just-
there's a men's shaving commercial. Okay.
Honestly, I don't understand. Like, I know these two as YouTubers. I don't understand.
Oh, they're YouTubers?
Yeah, like
Interesting.
if you look him up online, there's just like a whole like YouTube series of shorts of this guy and his father doing a bunch of like reading comics and
Okay.
doing funny stuff. They dressed up the father to look like what's his name? Anton from Ratatouille.
Oh, I saw that. Oh
Yep.
my God, they look so good.
That's that
Oh
father.
my
That's
God.
the father
I
who
love
dressed up
that.
like that.
Okay, we're back, everybody.
We're back.
We're actually in that game now.
Yep.
Oh, she has a name?
We're never gonna call her by that, but yeah.
Mhm.
Chiho!
Right. Yeah, where's Kakuri? Well, Korra's got her.
Pretty sure it was that boy from earlier. The one who let us out, remember?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. But I never got his name.
You gotta learn his name. You gotta be friends again.
When she's with him, I have this feeling she's gonna be alright.
Oh, the
Aww.
trust is there deep down.
They trust him now.
A little bit. I mean, like you say you've done, so
Yeah,
Didn't he?
that's true. Oh, hi guys. Anna! Neko! Mr. Kusa. Oh.
I still don't understand what they're
Oh my God.
strange. The skateboarding genius. Actually,
Oh my God. I love
What
him
do you
so
think?
much. You can't do anything.
I was gonna say, thank you. Someone
out!
finally did it. Thank you.
God.
It's just like I've wanted to see someone get hit in the back of the head like this entire
It's
season.
like, fine. Anna, I love you.
You're so cute. That does not sound like a good thing.
Sure, if you'd rejoined your gang.
It might have looked that way for a moment.
It might have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 4 kings.
So one of those for the colorless one. I
Yes.
take it.
I think
Okay.
a massive disaster
How's he
was
summoning it then?
happening.
Because it makes sense for Shiro. It makes sense for.
I think because he's possessing him because he's still using his powers to possess him.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it's like the two of their powers like
Yes.
clashing. Got it.
exactly.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Important position, despite your past ties with Homeworld.
That's true.
Don't ever forget that.
Very true.
I'm suspicious of compassionate people, especially if they're kings.
What's suspicious?
I mean, is he wrong?
No.
So they can call upon you if they need something done that they feel is beneath. We're just underlings to them. They'll never see us as their equals.
Because they see you as so much greater than them. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
You may have a point. Kings seem to keep to themselves and only each other.
Yeah. You guys are still going at it.
Mhm. So that happened.
Hi, Shiro. Don't interrupt them, Shiro.
I mean, he finally has the power to interrupt them, which is
Mhm.
good.
It's here. I'm the one. Stop. What are you doing? They'll kill us. Stop right now. Stop it. Stop it. Let me out. Hurry up. Come on, do it. Only a king can murder a king. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thanks for bringing him here.
Oh, so he knows that. Wait, so does he know now, or is he just saying like I'm still viewing you as the? Where's the sound? Or is it just so
It
awesome?
cut out. Yep.
Okay.
Well, that was part of it.
Oh, that was part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, did we just lose sound after all that?
Don't imagine.
Oh, I said, all right, cool.
Bye, Shiro.
Yeah, now great knowing you as a character.
Great knowing you, Shiro.
Holy shit! All right. I think I guess I'm confused. Like, was he saying that because he realized the Colorless King and the Silver King are two different people, or is he like?
Yeah, I think he figured it out after like that spirit like went inside him, he figured it out. Yeah.
Like I said, Blue King catch up.
I know. Well, I think we'll see.
Like catch up here. I mean, I wanted to stop it. I'm sensing he doesn't know, so I'm just like catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Worried about that cat girl and
I can't get over. No.
I think I'm going to remember.
I am a little sus that she remembers Kuro.
Mm,
Like, granted, she did spend time with Kuro, but also,
that's true.
is there a bit of colorless still left in her?
Just rest.
I'm curious.
Pressure.
We'll see.
There's a little bit of colorless in her. I'm sensing it.
There's not.
There's one. I mean, because like, how does she remember Kuro then? That just
I don't know.
Inconsistencies. Inconsistencies.
It's fine.
I call inconsistencies.
Yeah, well, bye Shiro, bye Colorless King. They just died.
Uh-huh. And Makoto's still alive, so that's good.
Hi Makoto. You did a great job, Makoto. You got the Colorless King, and you killed Shiro in the process. But that was Shiro. That was Shiro's plan. So
and you just, I just like how happily we're just like, and you killed Shiro.
And you killed Shiro. Wait, shush. Sorry, I was talking.
I know. All good in the hood. All good. Let's see.
Perishi.
I now have to charge you with murder.
Yeah, he just witnessed him murder somebody.
Yeah, you can't really get around that. You can't really get
He's so happy. He avenged his clansman.
You knew what would come of this and did nothing to help yourself.
It's true.
This is the end. But it didn't have to be.
Yeah, it did.
He had to avenge his clansman. That's what a king does.
That's what this king does.
There's nothing more to say.
Get out of here while you still can.
Yeah. You know what happens when that sword falls.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Now it just goes dink. So much of a rush to die then. Yeah, 'cause I guess like, if you kill him before it falls, then
they wouldn't. Yeah.
But then it does confirm that he's dead. That doesn't. Unless he's not, but I don't know.
I don't know how you could survive that.
Listen, we've seen characters survive worse. Oh, don't tell me that's another one of those, like, they're just never going to tell you what they said.
Yep. Bye, Makoto!
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no, geez, R.I.P.
Anna!
Don't tell me she saw all of that.
She sensed it.
That's still so...
Showing that nothing read in
God. Oh, God. Yeah, because he's dead. Thank you for reminding me.
He just left his body there.
It's the captain.
I don't know what he did with his body. Reishi, I'm so proud of you. You did what you had to do.
Yeah. He did, but...
He did. But at what cost? He tried to stop him.
Yeah. It's also like now, like the Reds are gonna forever hate him as they killed him. Like I mean,
granted, they don't know exactly how it went down. Yeah,
they don't. But like I'm saying, the only thing they know is that there's a body and the Red and that one king emerged from it.
Exactly, 1 king out of 4 emerged.
Yep.
Oh, his umbrella. No. Neko.
It's impossible. He's no longer with us.
Wait, what?
Listen to me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
Don't
is.
forget, I'm the immortal king.
That was
That's
the last thing he
true.
said to him was he's
Mm-hmm.
because you guys keep him alive.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. He's our everlasting king.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. Mm. Oh, these poor guys.
They just lost their king.
Oh, Anna.
Oh, even Yada's crying.
Oh, it's okay, Yada.
No blood, no axe, no blood, no bone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, so that guy was part of the.
He was possessed by the.
I know. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. Poor Yada. And they just lost Totara too. Like, they just
Yeah.
lost two people.
and they can't do anything about this.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, you still got the mark.
Oh,
Oh, nope.
was Kuro a dog? I just realized Kuro had an animal form too.
Guess so.
Guess so.
Mm. 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 Poor Mr. Kusanagi. Oh, Anna.
Oh, David. Thank you.
Oh.
When all is said and done, you couldn't have asked for a better king.
Mm-hmm. Yep, best King Makoto.
Best king confirmed.
Confirmed. R.I.P.
Man,
Okay, that's season 1.
that's really the end. Like, there's no like
That's
post
it.
credit or anything
Nope.
like that. Gee, all
That's
right.
it.
Well, damn. Well,
No, I don't want to watch this commercial. Go
No.
back.
Go back.
Okay. Yep.
Damn. I don't think the aha moment quite hit me that hard, but at the same time, also like, damn, everything hit that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What I love about this show is they're not afraid to actually kill main characters, and they, are dead.
So you're talking like there is no Makoto comes back. He's just dead.
Makoto's dead.
He's just dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, although we may see some he is dead.
Yeah, but then we get flashbacks and stuff of him. I guess.
Yeah.
I think Makoto got a lot of development, but I wouldn't necessarily say I really call him main character. But I do see.
Wait, no, he's not the main character.
Yeah,
I mean, like he's
even that. He definitely like stands above like say characters like Yada and that kind of thing. But like
he didn't get a lot of screen time. He didn't. But what he got, it's like
it speaks miles for him.
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
That I'll agree to. That much I definitely will agree to.
Yeah, and so what'd you think?
No, definitely, this is a very, very good show. It's like the thing is, I do feel like slightly disappointed with the ending of just like there's so much more. I feel like I wish we could have gotten like a little bit earlier and then like extended that a little bit into now. Because it feels like kind of like we get dropped so much on us to explain things, but then we also don't get enough explained at the same time. Like now, like the Weissman system makes sense now. Shiro makes no sense to me at all now because of that. Just like I thought he was going to survive that, honestly, and given that there's a season 2, I'm assuming he probably does survive that. In some
Well, his body got destroyed though, so
like his soul, like I mean,
and he's immortal, so we don't know what happened to him, but he's immortal, so you can and guess what you will with that.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that means there's going to be like some because I mean, like the soul can't just be there; like it's got to possess something, but we don't know what that's going to exactly look like. But again, that's the whole thing. I'm like, the immortality aspect of it, I needed more explained to be like, this is how the idea of it at least works. Because I don't really understand what happened to Shiro because of that.
Well, you're not supposed to understand what happened to Shiro. Okay. You're not supposed to know.
Yeah, but that feels like a little disappointing with that at the end. But there's that.
Well, from what you know right now, he's dead. So
that makes it sad. Then I don't like sad. I mean, the thing is, like his death, like. if we are supposed to be left on this assuming that he's dead, I kind of wished it was a little bit more satisfying. It was satisfying
Mhm.
seeing the colorless king die.
Mm-hmm.
A little less so for Shiro. It's kind of like Shiro feels like he finally got to be himself again, and then he just dies.
Well, but that's the irony of it, though.
A little bit. It's just it
Yeah.
kind of rubs me a little bit the wrong way at the end, I would say.
Okay.
But again, that's just me. That's my
That's okay. I think that's fair, but I mean, there's the hints of like, when Neko's like, "Oh, well, he's immortal," and then Korra's like, "Oh, wait, you're right," and
right with the star at the end. Yeah, it's
exactly.
like
So,
there's hints again of him being alive, but like it's still like it leaves the ending feeling a little bit lukewarm to me in that case. Then it's like
okay.
mostly I think Makoto's death had a lot more impact in that more than Shiro's
Oh
did,
yeah,
but
they
to that
definitely spent
degree,
more time on
yeah.
Makoto's death for sure.
And it's just like to that degree, I kind of wish that Shiro did survive and Makoto had a moment of like, thank you for helping me get my revenge or that kind of thing, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of that recognition that like, yeah, I finally got my revenge with Shiro, and then Shiro just kind of has a moment of just like, I know how much this meant to you and that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. And it's just like it feels kind of like Shiro dying. Not that it didn't really matter, but just like it feels like it shouldn't really have happened, and it's kind of like I wish that he did survive at the end to be like, let's go home and that kind of thing. I
Well,
feel like that
how
would have been
how
good.
else could they have done it though? Because he needed to trap the king in his mind to like actually give them a chance. So the only way was for his body to get destroyed.
Oh no, and like all that
Yeah,
I understand. It's just more so like I kind
it
of
was more like prolonged.
not even so
Okay.
much that. It's just like I wish that like when they went to do that, that it only killed the colorless king and didn't do anything to Shiro
Well,
like at all.
yeah, but yeah, I do get that, but I guess it was showing that Shiro, I guess like Makoto, he would die for his new clan, and that's what he did. Like he sacrificed himself for
Yeah,
for
but I
them,
think I got that
basically.
sense like from everything else he was doing up till then,
Mm-hmm.
though. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't think we needed that on top of it for this
Well, the way I
personally.
see it, I don't think there was any other way they could have really done it. But I do get your
Hmm.
point, what you're saying, definitely. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to knock the show all the same. Like, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's still a very, very good show. It's just I don't think the ending really holds up for it, but it's good. I like the show. I like the show.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Definitely, but
I'm definitely excited to see season 2 when we eventually do.
yes, yeah. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah.
That's our cue.
Yes.
Alrighty. No, but that was very good. Thank you for showing that to me. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that
Thank
a
thank you
lot.
for watching
Yeah,
it
like
with
I am sorry for
me.
my reaction at the end there. It's just like
Oh, it's
the
okay. That's okay. I totally get it.
yeah, no, it's just like I do like the show a lot. I think that's because
Hmm.
of what part of why like I want to be more critical with the ending of it. Of just like I don't think that ending hit for me quite as strong as it probably could have in a lot of degrees. But at the same time, like I see what they're setting up for in a lot of it. I think that is a beautiful ending for what they did set out to do.
Yeah, and I think that's very fair with Shiro's arc. Maybe it could have been a little better for him, but I think with everything else, like with Makoto, I think that was a really good ending
That was no
for him for
100%. That was
sure.
an amazing ending for him, and it's just like I appreciate kind of just the fact that like it came down to like what's his name? Raish could have let the sword fall, but
Mm-hmm.
he realized he had a duty as a king, and he did what he had to do for it. And I imagine just that what that must have done for his heart, having to say goodbye to your friend like that. I
I
think there is some of
know.
that that's so
I
powerful.
feel really bad for Reishi because, like, we saw him try to stop him, and Makoto's like, no, like, I don't care if this kills me. Like, I'm gonna go through till the end. And Reishi, like, in the end, he had to kill him basically to save everyone because,
You didn't want to
if
cause you want the destruction to happen. Yeah,
exactly, yeah. So he really didn't have any choice, and Makoto just let it happen. But
right.
yeah.
And I guess I do hope the Red Clan does eventually learn that because right now, like just from looking at this, the Red Clan has every reason to hate the Blue Clan even more
Mm-hmm.
than before now.
And their tensions are already so
Yeah,
high.
so it's just
Yeah.
like I kind of do hope that they do like I mean I hope they don't see that yet because that's an interesting plot point they can play into next time. But it's also like I kind of hope they do realize that because then we can focus on the other clans a little bit more, if you
Mm-hmm.
will. And I
Yes.
feel like Kusanagi probably knows. I'm like, yeah, the Red King went out doing what he wanted to do. This wasn't
It
an act
wasn't
of
like anything personal.
yeah, it wasn't revenge.
Yeah,
It wasn't out of hatred. It was out of a sense of duty, and it was out of
exactly.
the name of all the
Yeah, and I
innocents who
mean,
were.
and Makoto basically, he basically killed himself because he knew like this would bring him to his limit. And he's like, I gotta avenge my clansmen, and
Yeah,
I
he
think
knew, yeah.
Kusanagi definitely knows that because he knew Tadara and Makoto, which like poor Kusanagi because they were like his best friends and they both died in like
Yeah.
I think it was like a 12-day like time period of when like Totoro died,
And then
and now
now,
Makoto died. So that's poor
no, that is
Anna.
sad. That is
Poor
sad.
Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, her father.
Well, I mean, now I guess like I hate to say like they're trauma buddies now, but like now
Anna and
yeah,
Kusanagi.
Anna and
Yeah.
Kusanagi now have each other, and
The
like
whole
we've got
clan.
yeah, but I mean like especially for them because I mean it all started with them in a way. So like
Exactly. Yeah,
now
that's
the
right.
two of them kind of have each other to be like like I know what it's like they are going to miss him most, but then they're also going to be the ones who support each other most to get back up.
That's so true.
So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see that though. I mean,
Yeah, no. I'm very excited to see what happens.
as am
To,
I.
is Shiro gonna come back?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to come back. I'm
Yeah.
not denying that. It's more so a question of how, like, if it's going to be like a reincarnation process,
Mm-hmm.
if like he's going to be able to somehow reconstitute his body with his powers, or like again, it's all a sense like what does it mean to be immortal, which they never really explain. So
Exactly. Yeah, it's like what is that
yeah,
implying? Like what's gonna happen?
so
Yeah. Do you think there's gonna be a new like red or colorless king?
I feel like there has to be because otherwise, like the whole system's even more kind of confusing than it already
Mm-hmm.
is, to be honest. But like, there definitely is going to be someone else who gets however they choose, or not choose, but I mean, however the universe decides who the
Mm-hmm.
next king is going to be. So someone else is definitely going to pick up the mantle again. But like, for the colorless king, they've got a lot of damage to fix. For the red king, they have very big shoes to fill.
Do you have any ideas who you think if there is a new red king, who it would be?
See, I have a theory for who it might be, but the thing is, I don't like that theory. Is the
Who's
problem.
who's your theory?
I'm thinking it's gonna be Kusanagi, but the thing is that'd be so
Mm-hmm.
disappointing if it was, because it's just moved over like half an inch.
Shifted
Yeah,
down like a hierarchy. Like, oh, you're the second in
exactly.
command.
Yeah, so like I
Yeah.
wouldn't like that. I feel
Okay.
like if it is gonna be someone, it's gonna be someone who like has no connection to either side.
Mm.
Maybe the I forgot his name, the guy who confessed to Kakuri.
Oh,
Mm,
Soto, I think.
So like him, I can maybe see because he has
Okay.
no because like I feel like whoever is gonna be the next one is gonna have no connection to either side. Is
Mm.
how that's gonna work.
Okay, and they're just kind of thrusting it.
Yeah,
Okay, kind of like Shiro was kind of trusted. Like at first we thought he was just thrusting this random
yeah.
world, and then it's like actually psych.
Yeah, and really just that's such an interesting plot line of just like, now someone just becomes the king and now they have to kind of deal with that destiny and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a chosen one thing, but I think it's done very very well. If
It is, because I mean, like, it does, because I mean, like, and not to spoil anything for any other shows, but
hmm
like, it's, it is the feel of like, it is a chosen one, but at the same time, it's like, they can pick someone who's absolutely the worst equipped for it possible, and they
yeah.
just gotta hold that pretty
I guess
much.
that's what happened with the colorless king, it's just some random guy and he's like, "Oh, I can use all this power and like take over everyone else." Like, you're not good
Right.
for your role."
It's just like being chosen doesn't necessarily mean being good, which you kind of like the
Exactly.
chosen one normally you associate as like they're the hero, they're the one who's going to save everything, which is like obviously you can say whatever you want. You can say like Anakin was that to the degree, like
hmm
he, in the end, no matter how you look at it, he eventually came around to that point.
Exactly.
But
The
like
process of getting there, kind of.
yeah, but like usually a chosen one you always associate as being good, even if they have to go a roundabout way to get there.
hmm
The Colorless King, no matter how you slice it, was not good.
He was
So
villain, yeah.
he was a
He was
chosen
evil.
villain. So like,
Yeah.
no matter who it is, they have the potential to use the power for good or for evil.
Exactly, and that's kind of a big theme. It's like, what do you do with this power if you just randomly get it, And like for
Right.
Reishi, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna like follow all the rules," and then Makoto's like, "Nah, I'm like, I don't really care about my role, but I'm like care about the people," and that was
Like his
more
way of ruling, which
exactly,
I feel like that adds so much variety to what can happen in the show.
definitely like the purpose of each power is really
Right.
interesting.
So I mean, like I said, I'm interested because I mean that makes this next season probably going to be so much more fresh because that we have new faces that can.
And not to spoil it, but the other kings, we don't know two of them yet.
Right, because so far we've met 4 kings. That leaves 3 that we. Well, actually, 4 were together. One of them was off the battle. So
The
then that
Gold
is.
King.
Yeah.
So we know we've met five.
Yeah, we've met
Unless
5.
there's going to be a new red or colorless, if there is.
Which I'm assuming there probably will be. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that's going to get like much screen focus in the next
Mm-hmm.
season. Like, I can
Because
see
we still
the.
have the two that we don't know that we got to
Yeah.
meet. Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like, kind of what they are, kind of what kind of like settings they rule over. I can't imagine them like. Not to say I don't imagine them doing much, but like
The other like if there is reincarnations, or do you mean the new
the
kings?
new kings. 'Cause I
Okay.
mean, like, because we have like the gold and silver who rule over like so much of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and then the blues who seem to rule over like a little less, but still a significant portion of the world. And then the Reds who don't really rule over anything but if anything, I say the Reds rule the underworld, is what I would say.
Yeah, like the streets kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the Blues rule that, and then all the other kings we saw ruled everything above ground. So what does that leave for the other kings to really
Like what
rule
other
over?
territory does that rule
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then colorless, I guess, was kind of just a wild card, which they said.
Yeah, like I
So
think the colorless. I mean, 'cause we don't know what the last. Like, I don't know what the last colorless
oh
king
yeah,
was
Koro's
like.
master.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
he's a good guy. We got that, but we never got the sense of like what was his actual like role, or how did he treat the powers? How did he use them?
Exactly. And I guess we do know that they're like the seventh king in the hierarchy, so they don't I guess they don't really have like from what we know now, they don't really have that much responsibility. They're just kind of like there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
'cause, I mean, what this gave me the impression of is like they have the power to influence the other kings. So like,
Mhm.
was Kuro's master originally like an advisor to one of the other kings, and then later died or something like that?
Okay, yeah.
Or because I mean, like that's the only way a good power that can influence kings can be used.
That's
is
pretty
if,
much
like,
what he was. Yeah.
So like that's the only thing that makes sense. 'Cause otherwise, it's just like anyone who's bad would use those powers to try to steal all the powers. Versus maybe a good color king's job is to take the power from the evil ones to
Mm.
then and not redistribute them. But I don't know what he'd do with them, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just spitballing based on what I've seen so far. There's still a lot of stuff that we don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. Yeah, but I think for the most part, I think it was, you're meant to be confused. It was very confusing.
That's the other thing that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It's like I was expecting to, I guess, know a lot more by the time I got to the end of it. That's part of also why it does feel so disappointing, is because I'm just like, I want so much more, and it's just like wanting so much more is not a bad thing for a show, but at the same time, it's like when you know like there's so little to come after it, kind of, it's just like I wish we could have gotten so much more.
Yeah, I think that's fair, but I mean there is still a lot you're going to learn and a lot more you will know, and it's
Right, because we have like what 13 more episodes, and was it
so
2 more
there's a
movies?
movie in between season 1 and 2, so the movie would be what we're watching next.
Okay, so
Yes, there's the movie.
how many movies like are there? In
So
general?
there's one movie in between, then there's
Okay.
season 2, and then
Okay.
there's season 3, which it's the movies, but they're divided into like 2 episodes each. So it's technically season 3, and I think it's 13 episodes as well.
Wait,
So
13,
those
like,
are the
hour-long
movies.
episodes, or
No,
what? Just like
no.
cut
I
up
mean
into
13
okay,
like
got
these
you.
length episodes. They like
Got you,
divide them in
got you.
half.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's, I guess that's technically like it's like 5 movies, but it's like split into a season 3, so it's like the same length as a regular season. So we had, if that makes sense.
So like what I'm trying to say is like, okay, so we have 26 episodes and a movie left for the series.
Yes.
Overall.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And the movie's next, then season 2, and then season 3, which is mostly prequels.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So yeah, so like so there is a lot more room, but it's also like I don't know, like I guess like for an opening to a series, I feel like I wish we got a little bit more, but otherwise like everything else about the series was great.
No,
Like,
and
the
that's so
characters
valid,
were
and I want
great.
you to be honest with
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
think, because I think that's definitely a really valid criticism of it, and I don't think you're the only one with that criticism, is like, it's like, what's going on? But I guess what
Yeah.
I can say that is I kind of like how it was more like self-contained, with like mostly about like, Shiro and like Koro and Neko mainly,
Right.
and like a little taste of like everyone else, and then that kind of makes you be like, oh, I want to watch more to see like what the rest of the lore kind of is, which is what it does.
I was gonna say, like, with all due respect, because you have the foresight of what happens next. Because for me, it's like stopping right here. I'm disappointed because I'm like, that's it. Like, if I were to choose this moment right here to stop and never go back to it, then I'd be leaving disappointed significantly.
Yeah. Well, I hopefully you're not going to do that.
I mean, no, I want to continue, but that's because of
Yeah.
the fact that I'm leaving here disappointed that I want to keep watching. 'Cause I'm like,
Okay,
what does I
that's
do
good.
next?
That's good. No, but
So it's
I'm
like,
glad
I
you're
don't
not like,
know.
no, I'm done.
Yeah,
Like,
no. It's like it didn't piss me off enough to be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not coming back to it. It's like I want to see more, but it's like, and I'm sure like my opinion on this final episode will change after I've seen everything else because of it. I'm like, right now I'm just disappointed, but like next season I'll have more, and then it'll like fill in the missing
no,
gaps.
and I think that's so valid to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you not to be disappointed. Like, that's
Right,
so
yeah.
fair. I think just because I've seen this so many times, I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what they're doing.
That's true.
And
It's also because like, I just don't want to be like, because I've been the one who said like, like, oh, but it gets better, and it's like I hate that argument, and I also am guilty of giving that argument so many times over.
no, you're so fine. I totally get it. But I think it was a very well done finale. But it could definitely leave some to be desired too, I think. But it still makes me sad every time I watch it.
Oh, I can imagine. No, like,
So,
they hit the feel so well on that
yeah.
final scene. I will definitely say, and it's like again, like my opinion will probably change as I go on to the next seasons, as I rewatch, as I do other stuff with it. Like my opinions on it will definitely change, and I am hoping that they definitely will. It's just right now, it's just kind of like here.
Oh, that's so fine. That's so fine. And I mean, I'm not telling you to go back and rewatch all of it, but if you ever do end up like,
you don't have to tell me to do that. I'm going to do that anyway.
okay, if you do that, it kind of like it all starts to kind of like, you know, come together because you know the outcome, and then you like see all the clues, like now, like, oh, Shiro actually was like, you know, the Silver King, and like the whole Colorless King plot and everything. Like it.
I'm trying to think, like, where did they start hinting at that now? I'm running back through my head trying to be like, when did they start? Because I don't remember anything. Because like, I don't think there was anything that would have like even.
There really
remotely
wasn't a lot of hints, but there was a scene in the first episode where Shiro had a. I don't know if you remember this. He had a vision of the Colorless King telling him like. Not colorless, of the Gold King, was like, he said, like, Japan will soon be destroyed, Weissman, and then it quickly cut to the Silver King, and then Shiro woke up. I don't know if you remember that at all.
Very vaguely, but then again, I'll rewatch that episode to see
Right,
for
so that's kind of
myself.
thinking, like, what's going on?
And like see where we go. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, there's not really hints per se.
Yeah,
I guess when you start to kind of like you learn like the Colorless King like is actually possessing bodies, you're kind of like, okay, so
yeah, like it explains a lot of things that happen, but like I'm
what
trying
you
to be
need
like,
the hindsight, and then when you watch it knowing it, it's not like there's really clues. It's just like, oh, like that's why they did this.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
just, like, a
that
lot of
makes
things
more
make more
sense
sense,
now.
yeah.
Exactly.
There's less of the like brain busting, like you don't
like
understand
what,
what's
like
going on.
mental gymnastics.
Exactly.
Like what is happening?
Yeah, so just like it just helps to have that hindsight, I guess, from watching it.
And it makes a lot more sense when you watch it that way, and you're like, okay.
Listen, that is a great way for rewatchability, but also,
It
how
is.
dare you?
I
'Cause
know,
that pisses me off a little
literally.
bit that
It's like, gotta go rewatch it now.
Exactly.
Yeah, me multiple times. Anyway, I don't know how long you wanted to talk about
That's fine.
it.